So now I'll switch over to the carrier app. So I'll walk you through the app now. So we call it the driver app, but this is going to be used by the independent contractors, so or the independent carriers, or let's call it the owner operators, right, who drive their own trucks. We also have another app for another login for operators drivers. So these are drivers that are part of a fleet. So I have a fleet of, let's say I'm a fleet owner and I have a fleet of 10 trucks. I have my own staff of drivers who drive my 10 trucks, right? So that's what a fleet operator is, and their respective drivers can also log into the app. But let me show you with the owner operator login. So I'm going to log in with this. I have a login already made. We also have a sign up process. So just quickly going to just show you that, but not get into it deep. But in the owner operators can also sign up from the mobile app. So let me quickly get into the owner operator login. I have 49666655. So I'm going to get the verification code, and we can also log in with an email password. I'm just going to do it with mobile numbers because it's a lot easier. I'm going to put my verification code in here. So you can see the options I have here. I have no active orders, and I can go online or offline. So this basically this controls my availability for taking immediate or ASAP orders. So you may notice on the right hand side, so on the background of my screen I have something called which we call a central dispatch. So as soon as I go offline, you would notice that my name appears and disappears from the app, from the dispatch portal, right? So that's how the real timeness works on the dispatch portal. If I go offline here and I go back here, I would not see myself. So that's the online offline piece. Now if I go to the new jobs section, I'll see the list of new jobs. Now if you notice, I had posted a job here for a truck, right? A single pickup multi-drop. So I can actually see if that same load is available here. I can see there's 2 drops. I can see the information about this. It'll show me the details of the stop. It'll show me photos, if any, value of goods, delivery fee, who's going to pay for it. I can see all of that stuff, right? I can go to step 2 and see what's going on there as well, right? Now, as a carrier, I have an option to accept, reject. I can click on accept, and I want to accept this job. I'm going to take. If I do that, I see the job show up on my ASAP loads page. I would see these jobs show up here, and on the app for the shippers, I would see the load has been updated with the driver information or the carrier information. So I see that here, driver assigned. I can always go to the details and I can see who's been assigned my load. I can see the load details as well, and if I want to track my driver live, I can see him right here. So I can see the details of the driver. I can text the driver. We have an inbuilt chat, and so the driver gets the messages. I can also call the driver. So we have 2 options. We can do a VoIP call or an app to app call. So the VoIP call goes through like a number masking system like Twilio, and an app to app call is more like a WebRTC WhatsApp like call, where it just happens app to app, right? So this way we don't reveal the phone number. The shipper's phone number is always masked. It's more of a security feature. If I go back to the carrier app, I can see the information here. I can click on start job when I'm ready to start the job. I can see there's a message from me. I can reply back to that message. So it's an in-app chat, it's free, and it happens within the app itself. We have different navigation options. We support Google and Waze. We can also support other truck specific custom navigation systems as well, if that's a need. I can at any time see the details of the load. I can see all the information right here, right? So I know this is, I need to go pick this load up. So the first job that I see is a pickup. So I can say I've arrived at the pickup. I'm now ready to load. I can see the information about the loads I need to pick up here. So I'm gonna pick this, ready to load. So once I'm ready to load, I can say loading started, and then a timer shows up, because at times you want to charge people for the time you take to load the vehicle, right? So that's why we have this in here. I'm just going to say loading completed. Now we have the option to upload proof of pickup. So you could upload POPs right here. I could take a photo, or I could upload something from the gallery. We can also upload documents, if any. I'm going to add some notes here, and I can confirm that the shipper, so I can quickly do that.
Slide.
Oops. Just gonna go here and slide to start. So now my pickup is completed. I now go to my next. I need to start the independent drop. So I'm going to start the first drop. That's to Sharon. And at any point, if I want to, as a shipper, I want to see the status, I can always go in here and see what the status of the load is, right? So I can see here that the POP is uploaded. I can see that right here, proof of pickup. I can get timestamp reports on what exactly is happening. So this is like a real-time, paper trail almost of what's happening with my load. When I go back to the carrier app, I say I've arrived at drop, and it'll give me about what am I supposed to drop at this stop. Sharon was the first stop, so I need to drop these two loads. I'm gonna start unloading that. Once I'm done unloading, I'm gonna complete that. I can then upload documents. I can capture a photo. So I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna add some notes, proof of delivery notes. So get that done. And who the receiver is, I can get a signature from them. So I can get that signature right on the app, and that basically completes my drop. And if I'm ready to submit these documents, I'll say yes. So then shows me a summary. This is a system calculated fare. It's cash, right? It was paid by shipper, so I've already got the money. Gives me a summary, and I can complete that. At the end of it, I can rate the shipper, and I'm done with my first drop, right? So that's how the flow works on the system, for a pickup and a drop. On the shipper side, I can rate the experience and leave a review, and I can submit that. That basically completes the load. So this is how the flow works between a shipper and a carrier on the mobile app. I will show you the other flows from the fleet operator driver as well.